3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Thursday installment of We Talk. I am Daniëla. Stick around for today's interview as we are talking to Daniëla, a fashion designer from Namibia. But next up we have the news.
Spurgebiet Diamond Mining, SDM, announced a majority equity investment by Global Emerging Markets Group, GEM. SDM is a Namibian company that owns 4 onshore and offshore diamond mining licenses in the restricted diamond areas around Lüderitz. Its main land-based operation is located at Elizabeth Bay, 40 kilometers south of Lüderitz. Among other investments, the resources division of the GEM Group holds mining and energy assets in Zimbabwe. Their aim is to expand their footprint in these two sectors in Southern Africa and the continent on the longer term. Their current African investments include a majority shareholding in Rio Zim, which is one of the biggest gold producers in Zimbabwe. RZM Murowa, which is one of the world's leading diamond producers, is an affiliate of Rio Zim. The company also owns a base metal refinery and an energy business unit focused on generating green energy and minimizing the carbon footprint of its mining operations. The group wishes to expand this portion of its business with its newly acquired mining asset in Namibia. SDM acquired the mining asset from Namdeb in October 2020 and invested in the project through an environmental cleanup campaign and the care and maintenance of the existing main processing plant with the aim to recommission it. Additional capital investment has been solicited by the shareholders, culminating in a share sale transaction between the Namibian shareholders, being the founders, Luco Holdings, and its minority partners, David Jehama, MSF Commercials, and the GEM Group. The equity transaction was well received by the government of Namibia and gained approval from the Namibian Competition Commission and the Ministry of Mines and Energy. The deal was finalized on 20 May this year, with the GEM Group subsidiary obtaining 78% of their shareholding and Namibian shareholders retaining 22%, inclusive of an employees' trust of 2%. In Q4 2022, the company is gearing up to start operations at historic production levels under Namdeb. The immediate aim is to double production by mid-2023 by implementing an in-field pre-treatment facility as the second phase. The company is amidst an aggressive recruitment drive, aiming to employ up to 180 people by the end of the year, with a further increase during phase 2. The shareholders, board and management look forward to operations at SDM to restart and for the company to become a sustainable development partner to the local community, the economy of Lüderitz and the country at large.
Amptenare van die Ministerie van Sport het 'n beroep op openbare en private korporatiewe entiteite gedoen om geld te skenk vir die rehabilitasie van Onafhanklikheidsstadion in die hoofstad. Die regering het tot dusver 50 miljoen Namibiese dollar gebruik vir die opgradering, maar 'n verdere 48 miljoen word benodig om die stadion met sy huidige sitskapasiteit van 25.000 na 45.000 op te gradeer en ander werke te voltooi. Die ministerie se uitvoerende direkteur het tydens 'n gesprek met belanghebbendes gesê die stadion is nie in sy huidige toestand geskik om internasionale geleenthede aan te bied nie. Hy het gesê die byna 100 miljoen Namibiese dollar opknappings moet gedoen word in ooreenstemming met die vereistes van die Internasionale Sokkerfederasie en die Konfederasie van Afrika Sokker, sodat dit onder meer internasionale wedstryde kan aanbied. Die stadion beskik meerendeels nie oor individuele sitplekke nie, wat beteken dat die meerderheid besoekers op betonbanke gesit het, en dit word ook nie deur FIFA toegelaat nie. Members of the City Police, the University of Namibia security team, and the Student Representative Council recently met to discuss possible measures to improve student safety around campus. This engagement follows an increase in criminal activities along Hendrik Witbooi Drive and the intersection leading to the university's secondary gate and the Imona Hostel, a route students often use to get to the Bain shopping centre. According to UNAM's security team, these robberies peaked in May this year, which compelled immediate engagement with stakeholders to ensure student safety outside of the university premises. Forging partnerships with the police and the SRC will speed up crime prevention measures. It was also suggested that the SRC initiate a student safety program that the police and UNAM security can support. According to the superintendent at the City Police, they need to initiate a student against crime committee that will serve as a channel to listen to the safety issues of students.
Today we are joined with Daniëla Karstens, and she is a fashion designer. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure.
Can you quickly tell us, how did your career in the fashion industry start?
So if we go back a very long time ago, my mom said as a small girl, I would sew up garments for my Barbie dolls. So when I came to matric and I had to decide what to study, fashion design was one of my options. And I actually ended up taking a gap year to just be certain that's what I want to do, because I know most parents normally think the only directions to go or the only things to study is either something in medicine, law, or becoming a teacher of some sort. Yeah, or finance. And my dad was like, no. Fashion design, let's just make sure your head is on straight and you know where you're going in life. So I ended up I took a gap year. And when I came back, I almost started studying law. And because I got into law at Stellenbosch University. And I just felt so strong about fashion design that I just said, no, that's what I want to do. So I studied fashion design at Elizabeth Galloway in Stellenbosch. And after that, it was either to go work corporate or to start my own business. And the corporate, I love corporate, but it's just not for me. And I just saw a big gap in the more, like in Namibia, there's a really big gap, and because I'm from there, I saw the gap there. And in the smaller little towns in around South Africa, I mean, I'm in the Free State right now, and near a little town called Clarence, that is more like a weekend town. People love coming here. It's a big tourism thing. And I mean, even Bethlehem, the bigger town that's nearby, and all the little small places, the people here are so hungry for cool fashion and just cool garments that it's like such a big thing here. So I just decided to go for the gap, and here I am 2 years later. We're going on 3 now.
It's amazing. And I saw that you recently launched your first range at Segura Emporium here in Namibia.
Yeah. So that's very excited. I met Marley from Segura last year at a mimosa morning. The thing was called Mimosa Morning, and I had a little booth there, or a rail with all my clothes, and we just started chatting, and she told me about a boutique that she has, and one thing led to another, and now my first, some of my winter items, my first range with them is now in their shop, so that's very excited, and we have a few exciting things planned for the rest of the year. So I'm part of the Segura Emporium family now, and it's just such an honor. So
And
very
it's
exciting.
great to know, as a Namibian, you also have support in the Namibian market.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, yeah, Namibia is so close to my heart, and I love the country. I mean, I grew up there, and there's just no place like home. And I mean, even the people there, they're so welcoming and so warm-hearted. So it's really nice to be able to have that welcome back to the country where you grew up, and the people is just so open to give and to help you and to help build. And yeah, I met some really cool people there with the reopening of the store and my launch. So no, I'm very excited to be back in Namibia and have my clothing there. And yeah, no, I'm very excited about it.
There's a little red dress that's hanging on a mannequin with my name on. I simply cannot look at that dress enough, but I still need to know where exactly I'm going to wear it to.
Well, if you have the dress, you can create events.
Exactly. Can you quickly tell us what inspires your designs?
So I love to be different. I know a lot of people say that, but I mean, I don't like it to wear a garment and you walk around in a mall, or you have to go if you run a few errands and you see somebody on the street with the same outfit, or not outfit, but either the same top or the same scarf or the same pants or dress or whatever. So I try to make my stuff as unique as possible, but also as functional as possible, so that you can do more than one thing with that one item, so that it's rather not fast fashion, but that it's a good quality garment and you can wear it on a few different ways, or you can style it up, style it down. So yeah, most of the stuff that inspire me is to try and create an item that's timeless, that you can wear in any, or not any season, but in any fashion season. So yeah, and that it complements the woman's body. I don't want a woman to walk around in an item or a garment that isn't suited for her. I want her to feel confident and to embrace the best parts of her. So yeah, I try and strive for something that's timeless, something that's effortless. It needs to be easy to wear and comfortable, and yeah, trying to make it as unique as possible.
What is the plans for you for the rest of the year?
So currently I've started working on the summer range to be a step ahead, and that would also be available at Segura. I'm hoping to do a few markets in December in Namibia, in Swakopmund and Henties Bay. And then we have a very excited fashion show that we're starting to plan now here in South Africa in Clarence. So that's still a work in progress, but yeah, we're planning on doing that end of the year. So that's the big stuff that's ahead of the year. I know Marley also have a few plans, so when I see her again, we'll talk. But yeah, for now, I'm starting to focus on the summer stuff, and I'm hoping to do a few markets in Henties Bay and Swakopmund, because I know that's
wonderful.
where we're going to be.
I will come visit you in Henties Bay then at the end of the year. Yes.
That'd be great to see you.
Last question. When we look at fashion, how important is sustainable fashion for you?
Very important. I mean, the fashion industry is one of the biggest polluters out there, regarding everything, our waste, the way we dye our fabrics, everything. So yeah, I that's what I also try and bring into my designs, because when something's timeless, you move away from the fast fashion, and the more we move away from fast fashion, the more we can help with the pollution and the land, everything. So it's very important to me, sustainability. So I try and choose my fabric wisely, to rather choose a fabric that's a little bit more expensive, but I know it has better qualities. And so that's what I try and do. And I try and waste also less. I mean, all of my offcuts go into scrunchies or headbands or stuff like that, just try and lower that as well. So no, I'm all for sustainability and trying to bring down the pace of fashion, to move away from fast fashion. So no, that's very important to me.
Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to me. And I think Namibia will be waiting for you when you are down at the coast.
I hope so too. No, it was so much fun. Thank you, Landa. I really appreciate it.
I'm gonna take you on a ride. We're gonna burn through the night. Why you're so salty? I'll still take a bite.
For today's recommendation, we are headed to the 2022 Reader's Choice Awards, and if you visited one of 61 Namibian hotels and resorts, then please get voting. Here's a little sneak peek of what you can expect.
The Condé Nast Traveller 2022 Reader's Choice Award survey is currently underway, and if you still want to cast your vote, then hurry up because this survey closes on the 30th of June. For the past 25 years, casting your vote for your favorite hotel, island, city, spa, villa, or tour operator was important. This year, after two of the most challenging years for the travel industry in living memory, your vote counts even more. Showing your personal support for the hotel you have the most special memories of, or the city you've had the happiest holiday in your life in, is a powerful way to show your appreciation and excitement for the places you love to travel in the most. The Reader's Choice Awards are the most important award in the travel industry, celebrating the ultimate places, movers, and fixers on the planet. 61 hotels and resorts in Namibia is part of the 2022 RCA survey. This includes the Habitats Namibia that is situated in Windhoek, Wilderness Safaris, Sourcesvlei Lodge, Avani Windhoek Hotel and Casino, and a lot more. If you visited any of these places in the last year, then simply go to cntraveler.com, register your account, and get voting. The survey was formerly known as the Readers' Travel Awards, and they have been running in the UK since 1998. Nominations are marked on various criteria, including service, food, and atmosphere.
For today's life hack, if your sneakers looks a little dull, simply take white non-gel toothpaste and an old toothbrush, rub it in, let it sit for 10 minutes and wipe it down. Good as new. Next up, Jeanette Diergaard for your Flex Minute.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Flex Minutes. I'm Daniëla Karstens, your presenter for Flex. Now today I'll be showing you guys glued bridges. Now listen, They look easy, they seem easy, but they are not easy when you amp it up a bit more. So if you feel like your workout is getting too easy or you're getting comfortable in it, don't worry, you can always take it a level further. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys what you can do. So on our backs, glute bridges. Glute bridges, you're just lifting up and you're squeezing those glutes, guys. That is what we're doing here. This is the basic one, all right? So for you beginners, you can do this. You can start with your glute bridge, but now let's take it up a notch, all right? So lift up that leg and there you go. There you have a glute workout where you don't need to squat, where you don't need to pick up any weights, and you're just working on those cheeks, guys. So obviously alternating between the two legs and hold it there. So if you wanna take it a level up, hold it there for a few seconds, even for a minute if you wanna do that, or you can pulse it. For modifications, you can have it in a figure 4 position and you lift and you squeeze. Constantly squeezing, guys, squeezing those glutes, because if you don't squeeze it now, nobody would want to squeeze it later. But that brings us to the end of today's Flex Minute. I hope to see you next time.
Bookings for Namibia Tourism Expo 2022 are open. The expo will take place from 3 to 5 November 2022 in Windhoek. To secure your booking, visit nte.nmh.com.na, and for more information on the expo, follow all Namibia Media Holdings platforms. The expo is supported by the Ministry of Environment, Tourism and Forestry, Namibia Tourism Board, FENATA, City of Windhoek, and Namibia Media Holdings. Namibia Tourism Expo, taking tourism to the regions.
That's all from my side for today, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to see Daniëla's clothing firsthand, go make a turn at Segura Emporium. I will be back with a brand new interview tomorrow morning. Goodbye.
Lately I'm not choosing or bruising my way. Cursed by your demons still calling my name. Hear them calling my name. Calling my name. Would you see me through darkness before I ascend? Would you see me through hard times and I'll close the door from end to end? You think I can't hear you when you're screaming out loud? You think that I feel when you're drawing your sword right out of your mouth? Scream at me before I decay into the mist banks of Wolfish Bay, and me before you get to say only love people as trophy. Lately I'm not choosing or bruising my way. Cursed by your demons still calling my name. Hear them calling, calling, calling my name. Calling, calling my name. This is the life I chose, and honestly, I just need more highs than lows. So, mirror, mirror, could you make it clear? Cause they don't know how my prophecy goes. I was born to be king, I was born for the truth. I was built for the ring, I'm in love with the screen, so I do it for the beam. The lights, in case they ever add, I hope I can make it all live. Lately I'm not choosing or bruising my way. Cursed by your demons still calling my name. Hear them calling, calling, calling my name. Calling, calling, calling my name. Calling my name, my name, my name, my name. Calling my name. Lately I'm not choosing or bruising my way. cursed by your demons still calling.